that tree, we're not we're not certain of that. Given the time of the night and the wind, and so we do believe it's weather related. So there are things that we cannot control, especially when you have high wind. There is the risk that it can impact our system. Lines can fall with the excess rainfall. We can have land slippages that can impact our infrastructure. So that risk exists as long as we're experiencing these sort of weather conditions. So I cannot give a definite no that we wouldn't be impacted by things that are out of our control.
Yes.
But definitely, we do not have any planned outages, or so we're basically in the process of just restoring customers from the outages that occurred over the last 24 hours.
Okay, so once again, just to underscore the points for those who maybe have missed what the update that you presented earlier on, most communities the power has been restored, as you said, and as you speak, they are working on the ones to restore the one in the power to Belfast, Massac, Maho.
Yes, so that when I left the control room a while ago, they were in the process of preparing to restore those areas. I'm not too certain of the status right now, but one of the major areas that were out is the south of the island, all the way from, as I say, south of Bozo, has been out, and that those areas have been restored just a few minutes ago. So that is a major advancement in the restoration. There still remains some sections of Roseau as well and Valley Road that will be powered soon as well. So we do expect, apart from the East Coast where the guys are still scouting the line, we do expect the areas on the West Coast and the remaining parts of Roseau to be powered pretty soon. And I wouldn't want to give a time now, but estimating it, I would say within 2 hours we should have the East Coast, at least sections of the East Coast, re-energized.
Mm-hmm. The initial fault at 1 yesterday. There was one before that one yesterday at 1 o'clock. I think earlier in the early hours of yesterday morning, just after 1 or so or 2. Was that what can you explain the reasoning for that initial fault at that time? Because there was one previously before the 1 p.m. fault yesterday. Or was
yes, at 4:20 a.m. yesterday as well, we experienced a fault on the, well, it affected the transmission system, isolated the geothermal plant, where most of the generation has been coming from lately. So once we lose that amount of generation, that significant amount of generation, the system essentially cascades. Now, given all the conditions and so at the time, we were able to get power back up to most areas yesterday morning pretty quickly. Unfortunately, we had another fault related to the same transmission system, creating another island-wide outage at 1 o'clock. And since then, that's where a number of other things occurred that really delayed our restoration effort.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so before you go, Mr. Sinak, I would like you to maybe just reassure customers, because I mean, people have been patiently waiting for their electricity for some time now. As you said, some of us 24 hours. What are some messages you would like to leave with us right now to Domlex customers about the current electricity situation as it is right now?
Well, definitely, as I say, we do sincerely apologize for the duration of the outages. Just a very long and extended period, so we do sincerely apologize for the length of time before we could have restored power to you. But essentially, we wanted to ensure that the it is done safely, and at least we do not create any further hazards or anything to persons, to the public, or to the equipment or so that will keep us out even longer. So that was one of the main things that we really wanted to assure ourselves that hey, we've assessed everything, fully investigated the issue, and can restore at least with some level of confidence. Now, as I mentioned, we have been affected by a weather system. It's probably going past us right now. There may be some delayed effects in terms of wind, rain, and so we do hope that it doesn't further adversely impact us. But essentially, we have generation restored in the form of our hydro, and the geothermal plant will be coming online pretty soon to add to that capacity. And so, yes, let's just, in terms of capacity, one of the main things that's been affecting us over the past 24 hours has been the generation capacity, and we have been able to restore capacity enough to meet the demand now. So from a generation capacity perspective, we are stable, we are good. Just let's see that this storm blows over, and our line crews can have the opportunity to work faster in restoring the pending areas, mainly on the East Coast right now.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Dwayne Sinak, we thank you so much. We appreciate the update that you have provided for us this afternoon. We appreciate that information. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. And I just remind customers that we will continue to post updates on our social media sites, including our WhatsApp channels. So persons can stay connected
up to date, yeah,
to those media outlets to our social media channels, and so for further updates as we progress with the restoration.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you again for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Take care now. Okay, that was General Manager of Domlec, Mr. Dwayne Sinak, providing an update on the current electricity outages that Dominicans have been, or customers have been experiencing for the past 24 hours. Again, you heard him, you heard what he said, that they are happy to report that the lines that were down in the Falcony area, that line was restored. So customers in the South Roseau area, Castle Comfort, Wallhouse, Bagatelle, these areas have since been restored, as power has since been restored in these areas, and they are working on restoring power to the area of Belfast, Maho, Massac, these communities. So once again, we want to thank Mr. Sinak for coming on DBS Radio this afternoon to provide this update. Well, much needed update for the customers of the electricity customers in Dominica. Again, you can follow Domlec on their WhatsApp channels. You can follow them on Facebook channels as well to provide updates on what the situation is re electricity. So if you have electricity right now, good afternoon to you. To the Belfast, Massac, Maho folks, let me know if you're back on. Okay, we've been without power for the past 24 hours. It's after 1. It's exactly 24 hours since we have been without power. So, yeah. It's been tough, but we have been patient, given the current situation, given the current challenges. But we're happy, but thank God for small mercies. We're happy that this line in Falcony was restored, and most of the South communities have been now, experiencing electricity, have electricity right now, and they are, I'm sure, relieved about that. We have a caller on the line. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Cornwall Street don't have.
Cornwall Street in Roseau.
Street, and that is just by DBS radio. Then.
Okay.
I'm at home right now, and I just heard Mr. Sinner, and Cornwall Street don't have. So find out something, please.
Well, he just left. As he said, it's a general. He gave a general update. They are working, to restore. Yes, most communities around Dominica. So he said he mentioned at the end that within next 2 hours, most communities.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye bye. I appreciate that the calls are coming in. Hello, good afternoon. This is DBS Radio.
Yes, good afternoon, KK. It's back. Thank you, Jesus.
Where are you calling from?
I'm on my home.
Yay!
Happy birthday to myself.
Oh my, what a lovely birthday gift it is, right?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for giving me that update because I am in that area and we've been without electricity. Thank you, Jesus, and you see again, small mercies. Thank you, God, for the weather because we would have been toasted last night. Charlie, take a train because it was windy last night. The weather was cool, and so we were not too uncomfortable given the challenges with electricity. So we are thanking God for small mercies. But I was told, as the caller just mentioned, that electricity has been restored in that area. Okay, hele hooray, hele bravo. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to DBS.
Yes, KK.
Talk to me.
Yes, back on.
Yay! Good. When was it restored? What time?
Maybe it was 10 past 1, sir.
Oh, while he was giving the updates, he came back.
Yes.
Okay,
sir.
great. That's Madeleine?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
thank you for the update, Madu.
Okay, darling.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hello, good day. Good afternoon. This is DBS.
Yes, Kiwana.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Before I say what I have to say, the lights went 4 times in less than 24 hours in Barber State. The first time was 3:25 a.m. yesterday to 6 o'clock. Then it went 11:15 till 10 past 1. 11 past 1 till 3:15. 3:15 till 5:15. Now 9:45 last night till 11:28, almost 14 hours, so 5 times. And another thing again, whenever you get that Mr. Singer guy asking about the pay-as-you-go customers, the best thing Dominic can do to relieve people is because everybody, including me, you, everybody getting affected. What he could do better than just absorb the cost. And I would have given them a perfect idea. You see, just let people just run till September month end and they will absorb the cost. Because if Dominica was not peaceful and we was resilient people, nowhere in the world can happen. Just our neighbors outside there, they're going to war for 25 cents euro. And you are aware of that. So the best advice finally to tell him when you get it back, tell him the pay-as-you-go customers, try for them to absorb the cost at least September month end. Thank you very much.
Caller, thank you for your contribution this afternoon. And as you said, next time we have him on, we may have to pose that question to him. But thank you for that.
Something for your
Hi, good afternoon. This is we missed that caller. It's 28 minutes after 1 o'clock. Coming up at 2, the youth vibes. Yes, youth vibes at 2 o'clock. And for those of you who missed it, we had an update from the Domlex manager, general manager, which means that we had no 1:15 news this afternoon. But we are happy that we got an update from Mr. Sinak, and happy as well to hear that most communities in the south, their power has been restored. Okay, I was told Sufria is back. All right, thank you, Bello.
She said, bring it, come and whip me down, don't let nothing get
right, so I'm hearing folks from Belfast telling me that almost 24 hours but the power is back. All right, thank you, Rihanna. If you're listening, do enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
You could come and look for me. If you want a jam, well, then call me. I still look off the DJ at the end of the party. It's when she look and she tell me that yours, baby.
The biggest summer sounds on your favorite radio station.
DBS Radio, of course. It's 1:30 and we are moving along nicely here at DBS Radio. I was told that Cornwall Street is still without power, but according to Mr. Sinak, they are working very hard. They're working non-stop to restore power in all communities across Dominica.
Balls of flames are catching a fire. Your Wi-Fi drop, it has come back stronger. The more they try to kill you, is the more you live longer. So if their plan didn't work, it's best they try another plan. Or go and try that plan on another man. Everybody like what they like, so they can go and jump in another band. Oh, jobless, no man curse. Sometimes the blessing them just look just like a curse. But oh, jobless, no man curse. Things getting nice. They pray to see me fall, but they lie. Every day they sit and wonder why. No matter what they try, even though they jump behind. True, they will never see me backslide. The guy for the theory. Nice. Come together with the evil, see they congregate. They pray hard, but their hearts have a set ahead. Them thinking just secret. What? No matter what they do, I'm gonna end it. Nice. The devil setting traps. Will you fall for it? Wow. The devil setting traps for you. Don't you fall for it? The devil setting traps. Will you fall for it? The devil setting traps for you. Don't you fall for it? Respect yourself, you wrong already. We work so hard to build a strong foundation. Why would they think we so easy to break down? Maybe the journey was a slow one. Now we in this for the long run. When life teaching lessons, we just sign up. When God giving blessings, we just line up. Putting in the work till our time up. So if you know you blessed, put your hands up. Who job bless? No man curse. Sometimes the blessing them just look just like a this. Who job bless? No man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. We getting stronger every day. We getting stronger.
And of course, besides our electricity woes, we are also experiencing some tropical storm or tropical wave conditions in Dominica. We now go over to Annie Correct Joseph for an update on the weather. Stay with us.
Good afternoon. The weather update from the Dominica Meteorological Service for today, Saturday, August 15th, 2026, as recorded at 12 noon. Conditions at the Douglas Charles Airport were cloudy. The surface winds east-southeasterly at 10 knots or 19 kilometers per hour. The temperature, 29 degrees Celsius or 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Conditions at the Canefield Airport were overcast. The surface winds were east-southeasterly at 7 knots or 13 kilometers per hour, gusting to 70 knots or 31 kilometers per hour. The present temperature, 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. A vigorous tropical wave will continue to affect Dominica into tonight. This is expected to result in strong gusty winds, rough seas, scattered showers, and thunderstorms. The flash flood watch has been discontinued. However, people living in areas at risk of flooding, landslides, and falling rocks are advised to remain alert and exercise caution. Loose objects that could become airborne in strong winds should be secured. Rough seas are forecast with waves peaking near 8 feet along the west coast and near 12 feet along the east coast. A small craft warning remains in effect for high winds and rough seas until 6 a.m. on Sunday. Mariners are advised to remain in port. The general public is advised to stay away from beaches and area of breaking wave actions. People living near to or traversing coastal roadways should remain vigilant. Meanwhile, the National Hurricane Center is monitoring another tropical wave in the central tropical Atlantic with a low chance of development over the next 7 days. Residents and mariners across the Lesser Antilles should continue to monitor updates from the Dominican Meteorological Service. The weather forecast for this afternoon and tonight, the synopsis: a tropical wave is affecting the island. The forecast for this afternoon, cloudy to overcast and windy with some scattered showers. And tonight, cloudy to overcast, slightly hazy and windy with scattered showers and possible isolated thunderstorms. Winds is southeasterly to easterly at 30 to 55 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. Sea conditions are rough with waves of 2.5 to 3.5 meters or 8 to 12 feet. A small craft warning and a high surf warning remains in effect. For up-to-date information, you can log on to our website at weather.gov.dm or you can follow our Facebook and Instagram pages at Dominica Met. Reporting from the Dominica Meteorological Service, I am Annie Corrett Joseph.
I hear people say the ticket price way too high, so they not going home, but not me. Even if it's me alone, I will take a fishing boat on 95 days to reach down there. People say the costume cost a arm and a leg. Well, I will have to take a loan, but I'll be there for you. I not going carnival to count no loss or no profits. I already have a hole in my pockets. People dying so fast, and I only have one life, so I better live it. Plus, I miss my family. I already tell my boss that I only going home to see my granny. The road could be empty, it could be just me. Carnival, I will never leave you lonely. Feels like the people want to boycott, not me. Even if it's me alone, you can catch me on the road. Is more room for me behind the big truck. Betting hard, like I just win the jackpot. I could be broke, but I will have to take a loan. But I'll be there for you. Behind any troop, once it have a dream struck, tell the band.
All right, it's now 1:38 p.m. It's time for a few deaf announcements this afternoon. We're in with five deaf announcements. Stay tuned.
Me, carnival, I will never leave you lonely.
We announce the death of Anastasie Ferdinand, better known as Wilma, age 98, of Grand Bay, who resided at Kinfield Flat. She died on Monday, 10th August 2026 at her residence. She was a huckster for 50 years.